bhagavate vasudevaya. Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, chapter 28, text 2. Sva-dharma charanam satya vidharmacho nivartanam daivam labdhina santosa atmavich charanarchanam sva-dharma charanam satya vidharmas nivartanam daivallabdhina santosa atmavicharanarchanam. Please repeat. Archana, worshipping. Sva-dharma charanam satya vidharmas nivartanam daivallabdhina santosa atmavicharanarchanam. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. One should execute his prescribed duty to the best of his ability and avoid performing duties not allotted to him. One should be satisfied with as much gain as he achieves by the grace of the Lord, and one should worship the lotus feet of a spiritual master. Please repeat translation. One should execute his prescribed duties to the best of his ability and avoid performing duties not allotted to him. One should be satisfied with as much gain as he achieves by the grace of the Lord. And one should worship the lotus feet of a spiritual master. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. In this verse there are many important words which could be very elaborately explained, but we shall briefly discuss the important aspects of each. The final statement is Atmavicharanarchanam. Atmavit means a self-realized soul or bona fide spiritual master. Unless one is self-realized and knows what is his relationship with the super soul, cannot be a bona fide spiritual master. Here it is recommended that one should seek out a bona fide spiritual master and surrender unto him archana, for by inquiring from and worshipping him, one can learn spiritual activities. The first recommendation is sva-dharma charanam. As long as we have this material body, there are various duties prescribed for us. Such duties are divided by a system of 4 social orders: brāhmaṇa, kṣatriya, vaiśya and śūdra. These particular duties are mentioned in the Shastra and particularly in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Sva-dharma charanam means that one must discharge these prescribed duties of his particular division of society faithfully and to the best of his ability. One should not accept another's duty. If one is born in a particular society or community, he should perform the prescribed duties for the particular division. If, however, one is fortunate enough to transcend the designation of birth in a particular society or community by being elevated the standard of spiritual identity, then his sva-dharma or duty is solely that of serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The actual duty of one who is advanced in Krishna consciousness is to serve the Lord. As long as one remains in the bodily concept of life, he may act according to duties of social convention. But if one is elevated to the spiritual platform, he must simply serve the Supreme Lord. That is the real execution of sva-dharma. So this verse, the Kapiladeva says, sva-dharma saktya vidharma nivartanam daivallabdhina santosa atma-vicharana-archanam. One should execute his prescribed duty to the best of his ability, sva-dharma. Gita says, sva-dharma nidhanam shraya paradharma bhayavaha. Better to die executing one's sva-dharma. Don't accept others' dharma. This verse says the same thing. Sva-dharma saktya vidharma nivartanam. Vidharma, the dharma of another. Avoid performing duties not allotted to you. It is not your sva-dharma. Don't do it. Then say, daivallabdhina santosa atma-vicharana-archanam. One should be satisfied that much gain achieved by the grace of the Lord. Gita says the same thing. Krishna says the same thing. Jadruchala vasantushta dandvātīta vimatsara. Isn't it? Jadruchala vasantushta dandvātīta vimatsara. Be satisfied with whatever is gained by the grace of the Lord. Do you understand? Be satisfied. Jadruchala vasantushta dandvātīta vimatsara. Free from duality. Dandvātīta. And vimatsara, become vimatsara. That means don't become envious. Don't become envious. There should not be enviousness. Matsarata. Do you understand? This same instruction Kapiladeva gives here. Daivallabdhina santosa atma-vicharana-archanam. Last thing says one should worship lotus feet of spiritual master. Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, in his purport, says many important aspects are here in this verse. Many important words which could be very elaborately explained. But we shall briefly discuss the important aspects of each. Final statement given atma-vicharana-archanam. Atma means a self-realized soul, bona fide spiritual master. Bona fide spiritual master, unless one is self-realized and knows what his relationship with the super soul is, he cannot be a bona fide spiritual master. Here it is recommended that one should seek out a bona fide spiritual master and surrender unto him archanam, by inquiring from him and worshipping him, one can learn spiritual activities. So, same sikha, same teachings are given. Kapiladeva gives, what Krishna gives, Kapiladeva gives. Mahaprabhu also gives. Mahaprabhu also gives. In Sanātana Sikha, you will find the same thing. When Mahaprabhu gives teaching to Sanātana Gosvāmī, he has said to take shelter of a spiritual master. Take shelter of the spiritual master. When he instructed Sanātana Gosvāmī about sādhana-bhakti, first he said, vividhango sadhano bhaktiro bohuto vistaro. Vividhango sadhana bhaktiro bohuto vistaro. Sankhepe ko ye kichu sadhanango saro. Sankhepe ko ye kichu sadhanango saro. Guru-pādāśraya dikhya guru-ro sevana. Guru-pādāśraya dikhya guru-ro sevana. Sā-dharma sikha prucha sadhu marganugamano sikha prucha sadhu marganugamano Krishna priti bhogo tyago Krishna tirthe vaso Krishna priti bhogo tyago Krishna priti vaso Javan nirbaho pratigraho ekadashi upavaso Javan nirbaho pratigraho ekadashi upavaso. Said like this, Mahaprabhu, when giving teaching on sādhana-bhakti to Sanātana Gosvāmī says, Vividhanga, multifarious angas are there of sādhana-bhakti, bhauta vistara, sankhepe, summary. Briefly, I am saying, sadhananga. What thing? First he said, guru-pādāśraya. Guru-pādāśraya dikhya, guru-sevana. First one should take shelter of a sadguru. Guru-pādāśraya, and should be initiated by him dikhya, guru-sevana. He should serve Guru, please Guru, isn't it? Tad-viddhi praṇipātena paripraśnena sevayā upadekṣanti te jnānam jnānina tattva-darśi. Srimad Gita, Krishna has the same teaching. Tad-viddhi praṇipātena paripraśnena sevayā upadekṣanti te jnānam jnānina tattva-darśi. You should approach a Sadguru, tattva-darśi Guru. Here Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, in his purport says, Atmavid means a self-realized soul. That is bona fide spiritual master, unless one is self-realized and knows what is his relationship. What is the relationship with the Supreme Lord or Super Soul is, he cannot be a bona fide spiritual master. This is Sadguru, this is Atmavid. He must be self-realized soul, and he must know what is the relationship with the Supreme Lord. Samandha jnana at least he should have. Otherwise he cannot be a bona fide spiritual master. Therefore, tad-viddhi praṇipātena paripraśnena sevayā upadekṣanti te jnānam jnānina tattva-darśi. 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 One was seen tattva, absolute truth. Adya jnana tattva braji brajendra kumar. Adya jnana tattva braji brajendra kumar. Brajendra Kumar, son of Nanda Maharaj. He is Adya jnana tattva. He is absolute truth. One who was sinning. Do you understand? Tattva-darśi. Nara, who is tattva-jñāta, tattva-drashta. With the knower of absolute truth and the seer of absolute truth. He is bona fide spiritual master. He is Atmavid. Isn't it? So you should go and approach such a Sadguru. Mahaprabhu also gives a very simple definition of Guru. Kiva vipro kiva nyasi śūdra kine noy. Jai Krishna tattvavita, say Guru hoy. Isn't it? Simple, very simple definition. Who is Sadguru? Kiva vipro kiva nyasi śūdra kine noy. Jai Krishna tattvavita, say Guru hoy. He may be a vipro, a brāhmaṇa or a śūdra. Nyasi or sannyasi. Do you understand? Whatever may be. No matter. Jai Krishna tattvavita, say Guru hoy. One knows Krishna tattva. Krishna the absolute truth. Brajendra Kumar, son of Nanda Maharaj. Do you understand? Adya jnana tattva Brajendra Kumar. Brajendra Kumar in Brajabhumi, the son of Nanda Maharaj is Adya jnana tattva, is absolute truth. One who is seer and knower of him. Say Guru hoy. He is Guru. Isn't it? And here says, Atmavid, he is Atmavid. Self-realized soul and knows his relationship. What is the relationship? What? With Krishna. He is Atmavid. He is Sadguru. Say Guru hoy. So one should go and approach such a Guru. Then tad-vijñānārtham sa gurung-eva vigaccheti samit prāni svatriyam brahmanishtam. Upanishad says. Tad-vijñānārtham sa gurung-eva vigaccheti samit prāni svatriyam brahmanishtam. You understand? You must go. You must. This is This is not optional. Tad-vijñānārtham sa-gurung abhavigatsa. How this verb is used? Abhavigatsa, one must go. It's a must. It's a must. To know this vijñāna, to know this vijñāna, the science of the self, or samandha jnana, do you understand? What is the relationship? Who are you? Do you follow me? Tad-vijñānārtham sa-abhavigatsa, gurung abhavigatsa. You must approach such a atmavit, self-realized soul, atma-tattva-vid, Krishna-tattva-vid, who knows Krishna-tattva. Guru. To understand this science of the soul. Do you understand? Science of the absolute truth. Adhyajnana tattva. Do you follow? Abhavigatsa samit-pani sutriyam brahmanishtam. The Guru comes in sutriya srauta parampara hearing process who has heard this tattva, vijnana, from his spiritual master has heard from his spiritual master. Srauta paramparja comes in hearing process. Do you follow? Sutriyam brahmanishtam is fixed in Brahma, fixed in Param Brahma, Krishna. Do you understand? Such is it. Bona fide Guru. He must approach, the disciple, bhakta, must approach, and praṇipāta paripraśnena sevayā. Guru-pādāśraya dikhya. Mahaprabhu said, Guru-pādāśraya dikhya must take shelter at the lotus feet of such a bona fide spiritual master. Here, Prabhupada says the same thing. Prabhupada in his purpose here is recommended that one should seek out a bona fide spiritual master, surrender unto him, Guru-pādāśraya. One should surrender unto the lotus feet, such a Guru, Sadguru. Then, paripraśnena sevayā. He must render service to that spiritual master, Guru, and satisfy him. Then, paripraśnena, humbly inquire. Do you understand? Inquiry. Here he says, for by inquiring from and worshipping him, one can learn spiritual activities. Inquire. Tattva-jñāta. Athato brahma-jñāsa or tattva-jñāta. Do you understand? Inquire. What are the inquiries? Tattva-jñāta. Kamasya nendrapriti labha-jivita javata jivasya tattva-jñāsa nārtha-jasya karma-bhi. First canto, Srimad Bhagavatam. Kamasya nendrapriti labha-jivita javata jivasya tattva-jñāsa nārtha-jasya karma-bhi. You have to inquire about this tattva-jñāta. Do you understand? When you've gotten rarely achieved human birth, durlabham manus-janma. Manus-janma, the human birth is rarely achieved birth. So in this birth, you should inquire about tattva-jñāta. What is? Don't inquire about what? Kamasya nendrapriti. Don't inquire about sense gratification or material enjoyment. All inquiries are going on. How more and more we can enjoy, isn't it? The inquiry is going on. Material scientists, they are, carrying on research work, isn't it? In their laboratories, scientific laboratories, day by day, giving some new things, more enjoyment. How can you enjoy more and more? Yes. That inquiry is going on. Who is inquiring about this? This tattva-jñāta. Srimad Bhagavatam says, Kamasya nendrapriti labha jiveta javata jivasya tattva-jñāta nārtha-jasya karma. Don't inquire about your bodily needs. Isn't it? About your bodily needs. Don't go out. Don't inquire about eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. Bodily needs. Kamasya nendrapriti labha jiveta. You have to survive. You have to survive. Why? What purpose? What is the purpose of your survival? To eat, sleep, defend, and mate. Is the purpose of your survival. Huh? No, that's not purpose. Kama-sanandra labha jivita. You have to survive to achieve supreme gain, supreme labha, supreme gain. What is that, Baba? Huh? What is? Huh? How to gain $1 million? That is supreme gain. Huh? Raghunath Bhatta. Oh, how? I'm a millionaire. Again, $1 million. Overnight. Huh? That's supreme gain? That's not supreme gain. Huh? Labha jiveta javata. You must survive. Huh? To have this supreme gain. What is that? This is inquiry. Huh? Kama-sanandra priti labha jiveta javasa. Jivasa tattva-jñāta nartha-dasya karma-bhi. All your activities centered around this tattva-jñāta. No other activity. Huh? When this, we say, Sanātana Gosvāmī, Mahajana Jena, Gatazapantha. Mahajanas, they have shown us the path. We have only to follow their footprints. Already path has been shown, Baba. While trying to bring out a new path. Foolish. Raghunath Bhatta. While trying to find out a new path. Not shown. Already shown. Mahajana Jena Gatasapantha. The Mahajanas have already shown you the path, Baba. Just follow. Just follow their footprints. Safest path. The path shown by Mahajan, safest path, no danger there. But you find out your own path, dangerous path, Baba. Dangerous path. Yes. The Sanātana Gosvāmī, when met Sanātana Gosvāmī Mahajan, met Mahaprabhu, he inquired. He knows, but still inquire. Because one should inquire. Tattva-jñāta. Here Prabhupada says. Seek a bona fide. Seek out a bona fide spiritual master and surrender unto him, for by inquiring from, should inquire. Tattva-jñāta. Inquiring from him, receiving him, and can learn spiritual activities. What are inquiries? What Sanātana Gosvāmī inquired? What? Amike. First inquiry. Amike. Who am I? Who am I? What's my real identification? First inquiry. Kene more jare tapotra? Second inquiry. Kene more jare tapotra? Why I have been afflicted with three tapas? Adhyatmika, adhidaivika, adhibhautika? Second inquiry. Third? What is auspicious for me? What shall I do to get all auspiciousness? Third inquiry. Then, what is the goal of my life? What is the purpose of my human birth, really achieved human birth? What is that purpose? What is the goal? And what shall I do to fulfill that purpose? Reach the goal. Next inquiry. That next inquiry. Then, what is that? What is my duty? Here it says, perform your allotted duty. So what is my duty? What is my duty? Next inquiry. Then, what do I want? What do I want? And what should I want? Next inquiry. Then, and what is needed for it? To fulfill the purpose of my life and achieve the goal of my life. What is needed for it? Prayodhana. These are inquiries. Isn't it? What inquiry are you making? What inquiry are you making? How can I get overnight $1 million? That inquiry you are making. You are not inquiring these things. No tattva-jñāta. Jivasya tattva-jñāta nartha-dasya karma-bhi. This tattva-jñāta. Life is meant for that. Human life, rarely achieved human life is meant for that. All your activities should center around this tattva-jñāta. That is it. Your Kapiladeva says the same thing. And Prabhupada Maharaj in his purport says, one must seek out a bona fide spiritual master and surrender unto him archanam, for by inquiring from, worshipping him, one can learn spiritual activities. Do you understand? That should be done. These are the inquiries. Tattva-jñāta. So, one is a bona fide spiritual master, knows this thing, sure of truth and knower of the truth, he can give perfect answers to it. He can give perfect answers to it. Otherwise, nobody can answer these questions. Who can give answer, perfect answer to our inquiries? Follow me. A bona fide spiritual master is Sri Guru, Sadguru. Who is a bona fide Guru? Jai Krishna Tattva-pita se Guru hoy. Knows Krishna Tattva, Atmavit, self-realized soul, knows Krishna Tattva, his relations with Krishna, is a bona fide Guru. Only he can give the perfect answer to our inquiries. Otherwise, cannot give. He may give wrong answers. So we will be bewildered, we will be misled. Thereby we will be misled. We cannot tread the correct path, right path. This is the most important thing. Then it is said, first recommendation is sva-dharma. Prabhupada's first recommendation is sva-dharma. Yes, let me say this thing, going to that topic. This Sanātana Gosvāmī, while teaching to Sanātana Gosvāmī, this Srimad Mahaprabhu said, guru-pādāśraya diksha guru-sevayā, sva-dharma sikkha prucha. Here, prucha, inquiring is here. One must first take shelter, surrender unto a Sadguru, bona fide Guru, take shelter of lotus Sadguru. Diksha, should take initiation, should be initiated by him. Diksha, so surrender. Diksha, then guru-sevana. He should serve Guru, praṇipātena, paripraśnena, seva. He must render service to Guru, please Guru, then humbly inquire. This inquiry is there. Sā-dharma prucha, this is inquiry. Do you understand? Tattva-jñāta. Then sadhu-marganugamanam. Follow the marga, the path shown by sadhus, mahajana dena gata sapantha. Just follow that path, follow the footprints of the mahajanas, best. Krishna pritye bhogatya, Krishna tirthe vasa, javan nirvaho pratigroho ekadasi upavasa. He gives this instruction, or sādhana-bhakti, Krishna pritye bhavatya. You are developing this, what you say, abhiman. What you say in English? Mentality. That I am enjoyer. I am enjoyer. Yes. Everything is available for my enjoyment. Builder soul. He has developed purusha-abhimana. Purusha-abhimana. Purusha means enjoyer. The only Purusha is Krishna. Supreme Purusha. Parama Purusha, isn't it? Supreme Purusha. Parama Purusha. Only enjoyer is Krishna. But Jiva here in this material world developed Purusha-abhimana. This mentality of enjoyer. Oh no, I am enjoyer. I am master. I am Lord. Isn't it? These are all my property. Whose property is a proprietor. So everything is Krishna's property. But you have developed this mentality. No, this is my property. I am proprietor. Have you any property? Have you any property? No property. Asha. Still saying, oh, this is my property. This home is my property, landed property. This country is my property. My bank balance is my property. Assets are my property. Isha vasu idam sarvam. Everything belongs to Isha. Everything belongs to Krishna. Krishna is the only proprietor. But you say, I am proprietor. So you should inquire on this. Therefore, Krishna prithya bhavate, you are not. Jiva cannot be enjoyer. Jiva is not enjoyer, Jiva cannot be enjoyer. Jiva is to be enjoyed. Prakriti. Therefore, give up this mentality of enjoyment. Krishna prithya bhavate, for the pleasure of Krishna, give up all this mentality of enjoyment or any sort of enjoyment you want. Do you understand? Give up this thing. Krishna tirtha vasa. Reside in Krishna tirtha. That's a Mathura vasa. At last we'll say Mathura vasa. Sadhu Sangha Nam Kirtan, Bhagavata Sravana, Mathura vasa. Sri Murtira Swadhyaya Archon. Conclude. Mahaprabhu concludes instruction saying these things, 5 things must. Madhura vasa, Krishna tirtha vasa. Stay, reside in Krishna tirtha, a tirtha, holy place. Do you follow? Tirtha sthan, holy place. Krishna tirtha related to Krishna. Do you understand? Mathura vasa. Mathura. Mathura means what? Where Krishna appeared. Krishna appeared in Mathura. Krishna's appearance place of appearance is Mathura, isn't it? Mathura vas, this Krishna tirtha, do you understand? Krishna tirtha vas, Mathura vas, isn't it? Because that will give you opportunity to remember Krishna and to serve Krishna. That tirtha will give you opportunity. That's in Mathura vasa. Do you follow? But Kansa stayed in Mathura, isn't it? Kansa, demon Kansa. He also did Mathura vasa. But he didn't develop Krishna bhakti. Why? Why? Yes? Kansa tried to lord it over Mathura and enjoy Mathura, Baba. Kansa tried to do it, isn't it? Thinking, I am the lord of Mathura. But Kansa is not Mathura. Mathura Nath is Krishna. Lord of Mathura is Krishna. But Kansa, I am Lord, I am Mathura Nath. So, who are you? Are you Mathura Nath? Master of Mathura, Lord of Mathura? Krishna is Mathura Natha. Nobody is Mathura Natha. Krishna is the Lord of Mathura. Kansa tried to be Lord of Mathura and enjoy. Krishna is only enjoyer, Kansa tried. So, what happened? Consequence is what? Care. Cannot develop Krishna consciousness, cannot develop Krishna bhakti. The goal of life, supreme perfection of life. So therefore, Mathura vasa means Krishna tirtha vasa, reside in Krishna tirtha, dham. But don't try to lord it over, don't try to enjoy. Dham should be served. You are servant, you should serve the dham. Give pleasure, the master of the dham, Mathura Nath, Krishna. Serve him and give pleasure. Don't enjoy. Give him all enjoyment. You are not enjoyed. You are to be enjoyed. That she said, Krishna tirtha vasa, Krishna prithya bhogotyag. For the pleasure of Krishna, give up all. Give up all this mentality of enjoyment. Javan nirvaho pratigraho ekadashi govas. You understand? Javan nirvaho. The same thing here said here. This was daiva labdhina santosa. Daiva labdhina santosa. This is Javan nirvaho. Krishna says, Bhagavad Gita, Jadruchalava santusta dandvatita vimassara. Whatever is gained by the grace of the Lord, be satisfied with it. Do you understand? That is Javan Nirvaha. Same instruction Mahaprabhu gives. Javan Nirvaha. That means what is gained. By the grace of the Lord, be satisfied and accept as much as required to keep body and soul together. Do you understand? Minimum requirement. Minimum requirement. Eh? To keep this body and soul together, just accept it. Don't accept more than that. Understand? Don't accept more than that. That is javanibbaho, pratigraha, acceptance gift. Ekadasi upavasa, this is all limbs of sādhana-bhakti, and ekadasi you fast. Don't eat. No eating today. Today is fasting day. But give all sort of eating, enjoyment to Jagannath Krishna. But you are denied, no eating. Oh, Krishna is eating, so much I am denied. Yes, you are denied. This is brata. Ekadasi is kruta pritye. For the pleasure of Krishna, we have accepted the brata. Krishna pritya bhotya. Pleasure of Krishna is needed. That is a requirement. These are instructions. These are instructions. They are. So, then comes the first recommendation is sva-dharma charanam. Sva-dharma charanam. As long as we have this material body, there are various duties prescribed for us. As long as we have material body, there are various duties prescribed for us. Such duties are divided by system of social order, is Varṇāśrama-dharma, brāhmaṇa, kṣatriya, vaiśya, śūdra. Varṇāśrama-dharma. These particular duties are mentioned in Shastra and particularly in Bhagavad Gita. Particularly in Bhagavad Gita. Sva-dharma means that one must discharge prescribed duties of his particular division of society faithfully and to the best of his ability. One should not accept another's duty. Sva-dharma nidhanam sreya paradharma bhayavaha. Gita says, better to die executing one's prescribed duty and don't accept another's paradharma. This is dharma, Varṇāśrama-dharma. Do you follow? Atapumhi dijasrishta Varṇāśrama-vibhāgasa sanusthitasa dharmasya sansidir haritosana. Bhagavatam says, sansidir haritosana. Gita says about Varṇāśrama-dharma, chaturvarnya maya srushta guna karma vibhāgasa. Isn't it? Chaturvarnya maya srushta guna karma vibhāgasa. This Varṇāśrama-dharma, the purpose, Krishna says, I have created it. Maya srushta. According to guna and karma. It is Krishna's creation. Do you understand? Therefore, we have to follow. And who are to follow? This dharma is meant for whom? Here says, as long as you are in this material body, this dharma is for you. Varṇāśrama-dharma. As long as you are under classes of material nature, three modes of material nature, sattva, radha, tama, this dharma is meant for you. Varṇāśrama-dharma, in other words, is meant for conditioned souls, not for liberated souls. Isn't it? Towards the end of purport, Prabhupada has said, mentioned it. That is end. You understand? What is the real sva-dharma, he has said? That is Bhagavata dharma. The last line he has said, last line. You follow? But as long as you are in this material body, as long as you are in classes of three modes of material nature, this dharma is created for you. Maya sustam, chaturvarnyam maya sustam, guna karma vibhāgasa. Isn't it? According to guna, natural karma is there. Because prakrute kriyamānāni guni karmāni sarvasya ahankāra vimudātma kartāṁ niti manyate. Gita's, Krishna's teaching. Krishna's Supreme Lord, Kapila Lord, Mahaprabhu Lord, same teaching. Not different teachings. Prakriti kriyamānāni guni karmāni sarvasya ahankāra vimudātma kartani ahangiti manyate. The ahankāra vimudātma bewildered soul says, I am door, I am door, I am door, I am doing. Are you doing? Are you door? Kartang ahita manyate. I am the door. Ahankāra vimudātma is a bewildered soul. Whose first ego is very great. So proud fellow, puffed up. I am door, I am door. Who has done? Oh, I have done it. I am the door. You have done. You are door. Gita says, Krishna says, no, Baba. You are not door. Ahankāra vimudātma. It's a bewildered soul, he says, I am door. But with a self-less soul, he never says. Atmamitra will never says like that. I am the door. Prakriti kriyamānāni. Prakriti in a conditional stage. Prakriti, material nature is doing. Material nature is acting. When you are under classes of material nature, a conditional stage, Prakriti, material nature is acting, isn't it? Do you understand? But ahankāra vimudātma says, I am door. But Atmavita will never say like that. Prakriti kriyamānāni guni karmāni sarvasya ahankāra vimudātma kartani. Bhaktivinoda Thakur Maharaj says, জীব কি করিতে পারে তুমি না করিলে আশা মাত্র জীব করে তো ইচ্ছা ফলে Oh Lord, what a tiny jiva can do. You are a tiny jiva. Oh no. Why say microscopic? Oh no. Microscopic jiva. What can you do? What capacity you have? What strength you have? What potency you have? Baba. জীব কি করিতে পারে তুমি না করিলে আশা মাত্র জীব করি তো ইচ্ছা বলে ও লর্ড what a jiva, tiny jiva can do unless you do what a jiva can do. আশা মাত্র জীব করি তো ইচ্ছা বলে. Man supposes, God disposes. Isn't it? General saying, popular saying. Man supposes, God disposes. You may cherish desire. আশা মাত্র জীব করে. That independence has been granted to you. Do you understand? Anu sva-dharma. Minute independence. Your minute jiva, minute independence has been granted to you. That you can independently cherish some desire. Do you follow? Asa matro jiva kore. Ki tobo ichha pole. Oh Lord. What is your will, that will take place. Tobo ichha pole. Man supposes, God disposes, therefore it says, unless he sanctions, our desire cannot be fulfilled. He is the ultimate sanctioning authority. Anumanta. Anumanta upadrashta, bharta, bhokta, maheshwara. Krishna says this, nobody says like that. Anumanta upadrashta, bharta, bhokta, maheshwara. I am Anumanta, I am the ultimate sanctioning authority. Upadrashta, I am the overseer. Bharta, I am maintainer. Bhokta, I am enjoyer. Maheshwara, I am the Supreme Lord. Krishna. Unless he sanctions, how your desire will be fulfilled. Therefore says, asa matra jiva kore, tobo ichha phale. Jiva, minor jiva can cherish some desire, but your ichha, your will be fulfilled. But your will, that will take place. Unless you sanction, jiva's desire cannot be fulfilled. So, but ahankāra vimudātma says, I am door. But that's not a fact. Conditional stage, Prakriti is doing, little nature is doing. In liberated stage, so jiva is not under clutches of illusory energy or material nature, is directly under control of the Supreme Lord, superior internal energy. That energy is doing. You are not door in any condition. But ahankāra vimudātma says, I am door. So, the Varṇāśrama-dharma is meant for conditionals, jivas. Yes, as long as you are in material body, this dharma is for you. Under clutches of three modes of middle nature, sattva, raja, tama, this dharma is prescribed for you. Maya srushta. Krishna has said, I have created this Varṇāśrama-dharma. Chaturvanya maya srushta. Guna karma. But this dharma, the purpose of this Varṇāśrama-dharma is sansiddhir haritoshanam. Atapum mihirvija srestha. Varṇāśrama-vibhāvasa sanusthītasya dharmasya sansiddhir haritoshanam. The purpose of this Varṇāśrama-dharma created by Lord is satisfy Lord Hari, isn't it? Haritoshanam. But if you use it for your own toshana, for the satisfaction of your own senses, own pleasure, then what is that? That is asur Varṇāśrama-dharma, not daiva Varṇāśrama-dharma. Understand me? Asur Varṇāśrama-dharma. Varṇāśrama-dharma is there, going on, because it is created by Krishna. It must go on. But it may be asur or daiva. But asur Varṇāśrama-dharma is going on. Nowadays in Kali Yuga, all are engaged in satisfying their own senses. And they are acting, they are under classes three modes of middle nature, and Prakriti is working. One in whom this sattva guna mode of goodness predominating. So, is a natural brāhmaṇa. You understand? He acts like a brāhmaṇa. Samadama tapasaucham kyanti arjamam evacham. Jnana vijnana astikam brahma karma svabhava. Naturally acting. So you should be engaged in that sort of activity. All right, engaged. Do this. Employment, one who gives employment, that's government or ruler or king, that is duty to give employment. What is befitting for him? What employment? If sattva guna is predominating, that is befitting as a brahman, he should be employed as a brahman. Unless the ruler knows this thing, how one can give befitting employment, proper employment. Therefore, sva-dharma nidhanasya paradharma bhayavaha. Better to die in executing your own sva-dharma. Don't accept others' dharma. Bhayavaha, then there will be very serious consequences. Do you follow? And this verse says the same thing. Kapila says the same thing. Sva-dharma charanam saktya vidharma sa nivartanam. Same thing. Gita, same thing. Do you follow? So, this daiva Varṇāśrama-dharma, the haritosana, through your prescribed duties, sva-dharma charana, you should give pleasure and satisfaction to Lord Hari. Lord Hari. Don't aspire for your own pleasure and satisfaction. Own pleasure and satisfaction, so sukhavasana, is kapatha, that is duplicity, crookedness, duplicity. And Varṇāśrama-dharma, created by maya system, created by Supreme Lord Krishna, is not meant for that. For one's own pleasure and satisfaction. The haritosana is for pleasure of Lord Hari. Do you understand? That is haritosana. So, this dharma is gunadata dharma of illusory energy, maya's gunadata dharma. Understand? Therefore, Prabhupada says, as long as you are in the material body, this dharma is there. Understand? This dharma is not for liberation. This is not atma-dharma. Understand my language? This Varṇāśrama-dharma is not atma-dharma. It's not the dharma of the atma. Dharma of this material body. As long as your material body is meant for that. So, but you do your prescribed duty and offer the result of your duty or the satisfaction of Lord Hari. So karmana tam abhyarcha sindri vindati manava. 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna gives that instruction. You are conditioned soul. Yes. So you should do your prescribed duty. Sva-dharma palana. and offer the result of your dharma, duty, to Lord Hari. Sva-dharma abhyarchya. Karmarpana. This is karmarpana. This is karmarpana. Understand? Karmarpana. Offer result of your, fruit of your activity. For him, Lord Hari. Don't utilize it for your own satisfaction and pleasure. Then that is duplicity. Understand? So, this dharma is Maya's gunadata dharma. This produced out of the modes of material nature, meant for conditioned souls. This is not dharma of the soul. Understand me? Atma dharma nahi. This is not dharma of the soul. Though it's gunadata dharma, it's produced out of the modes of material nature, still, as it is the order of the Lord, Maya system. As it is the order of the Lord, Maya system. I am the creator. I have created. Then that is his order, Lord's order. So we execute it. We means this for conditioned souls. Those are in bodily concept of life, meant for them. But you should offer the result of your prescribed duty, occupational duty, for the satisfaction of Lord Hari. Lord Hari will be satisfied, then it becomes Daiva Varṇāśrama-dharma. That way. Also, this is bhakti, but not pure bhakti. It's mixed bhakti, misra bhakti, karma misra bhakti. Do you understand? Karma misra bhakti is secondary type of bhakti. Do you follow? In Harnam Chintamani, Bhakti Vinod Thakur said, Karma pathe, jnana pathe, pathiko ke de jan. Tar uddhar lagi tomar chintan. Sei pathiker mongol chintiya, gauna bhakti dharma eko karlo rakhya. Gauna bhakti. This is gauna bhakti. Secondary bhakti, not chief bhakti. Varṇāśrama-dharma. If you are engaged in haritosana, then it is gauna bhakti dharma. It is secondary, not chief. For this, karma is jnana. Karma pathe, jnana pathe pathiko je jana. Tar uddhar lagi tumar chintana. You are well-wishing friend, O Lord. Therefore, you also think of them. Those are adopting the path of karma or jnana. All they can be. They can get some benefit. For them, you created gauna bhakti patha. This secondary path of devotion, mixed devotion, karma misra, jnana misra bhakti. This Varṇāśrama-dharma. But let them engage in, let them offer the result or fruit of their activity for the satisfaction of Hari. Let them not use it for their own sense gratification, own pleasure, satisfaction. That is what. So the Lord Hari should be satisfied. So, if that is there, so why should one aspire for anything? Why should cherish and desire for dharma, artha, kama, moksha? One understands this, he won't cherish a desire for dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Will free from the desires. Do you follow me? So adopting this path of secondary devotion, gauna bhakti patha, and offering the fruit of his activity for the satisfaction of Lord Hari, then gradually will free from all desires. Nothing is meant for me, everything is meant for Lord Hari. So why shall I aspire for any? Cherish some desire. So, if gradually one gives up all desire, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, then a superior result is achieved. You understand? Superior result, nirguna phala. There is no tinge of this material modes. Gunadata phala. Understand my language? My language is defective language. Try to understand me, and Mahaprabhu will help you if you are serious and eager to understand this tattva. Follow me? So, what is that? What is that superior result? What is the nirguna phala? The result that is not touched with the mode of material nature, no tinge of touch. What is that? What is that? That person develop taste for Harikatha, Baba. Harikatha. Bhagavad Katha. Nectarian sweet. Sukha mukhadam sadrava sanjutam. Nigama kalpatar galitam phanam. He'll develop taste for how can I taste that nectarian mellow emanating from Harikatha, Krishna Katha, Bhagavad Katha. This is Katha Ruchi. You'll develop taste for Harikatha, Krishna Katha. Do you understand? That is nirguna phala. Do you follow? The result is not touched with these gunas. Material modes of mental nature. Nirguna phala. That is, you'll develop taste for Harikatha, Harikatha Ruchi. So, when one may be adopting Varṇāśrama-dharma, but if he becomes free from one source of desire for bhukti and mukti, desire for material enjoyment, desire for liberation, then he'll develop desire how to taste the nectarian mellow emanating from Harikatha, Krishna Katha, Bhagavata Katha. He'll develop Katha Ruchi, taste for Harikatha. Do you understand? So, when he develops that thing and is free from, his heart is free from all sorts of desire for material enjoyment, material liberation, then heart becomes purified. This is gradual, upliftment. Gradual upliftment from conditional stage to the liberated stage. And heart becomes cleansed of all material contaminations, no material desire there, desire for bhukti and mukti, desire for material enjoyment and liberation, purified heart, then he will inquire. This tattva-jñāta will come. Follow me? It says tattva-jñāta here. That person will inquire. Tattva-jñāta, athato brahma-jñāta, or jivasya tattva-jñāta, nartha-dasya. He will approach a bona fide guru, Sri Guru or Sadguru, then he inquire. All this, who am I? Who am I? Why have I been afflicted with three tapas? Adhyatmika, adi, daivika, adi, bhautika. Yes. What shall I do? What should be my duty? That to get all auspiciousness. Auspiciousness. What shall I do to fulfill the goal? Purpose of my really achieved birth, human birth, the goal of attain the goal of life. This inquiry, this tattva-jñāta will come up then. Understand? As long as you're in bodily concept of life, you cannot inquire about this. You'll about what? You'll inquire about heart, about your body and mind, Baba. Deher jñāsa or maner jñāsa, not atma jñāsa or tattva jñāsa. Understand my language? This is what tattva-jñāta. So he must seek out a bona fide guru who can give perfect answer to my inquiries. Now knows it. Who is tattva-veta? Is the knower of truth. Jai Krishna tattva-veta se guru hoy. He is guru. Your Prabhupada says, self-knowledge soul knows his relationship with Lord, is bona fide guru. Atmavit. So he must approach a tattva-jñā sadhu who knows this truth, and then he inquires the supreme truth, Sri Hari, and he develops taste for that Harikatha. And your jñāsa inquiries should about soul, super soul. The inquiries should not about your body and mind. Understand me? Jigyasu is an inquirer. So, one who has developed tattva-jñāta, in his heart this tattva-jñāta is aroused. Then that person will develop taste for Harikatha. You follow? And one should understand. In whose heart this tattva-jñāta is aroused, he is a hungry fellow. is a hungry soul. Isn't it? Are you hungry? Raghunath Bhatta. It is to understand a hungry soul. A soul's hunger, Baba, not hunger of the body. Soul's hunger, Atma Rakyudha. Understand my language? This is tattva. This is tattva. Do you follow? He has developed hunger. He is a hungry soul. He is a hungry soul. Developed the hunger of the soul. His soul is hungry. That body is hungry, isn't it? But your body is hungry. All of you, isn't it? Body is hungry and the soul is not hungry. His body is hungry. So very stool, running about stool like hog and enjoy. But really, was developed tattva-jñāta in his heart. The tattva-jñāta is aroused, it should be understood that he is a hungry soul. He is a hungry soul. His soul is hungry. Then what food is there for hungry soul? What food? Baba, what is the food? Hari Katha, Krishna Katha, Bhagavata Katha is the food, Baba. That is food for the hungry soul, Baba. Understand. That is food for hungry soul. The soul is hungry. This food is there. Krishna Katha, Hari Katha, Bhagavata Katha. That is the food. So he will run. Where is food? Where is food? Where is food? I am hungry, Baba. I am hungry. Running 4 legs for satisfy what sort of hunger? What sort of, where is stool? Where is stool? Where is stool? My body is hungry. I want stool. Your soul is hungry? Then what is the food for the soul? Krishna Katha, Hari Katha, Bhagavata Katha. That is the food for the soul. So, you adopting Varṇāśrama-dharma can satisfy Lord Hari, then ultimate attainment is the development of Hari Katha ruchi. They will taste for Hari Katha. They will come to the proper path, pure path, devotional service. And mukhya patha, that is chief path. From gauna, secondary path, will be elevated to chief path. Do you understand? Gauna to mukhya. This will help you. If under proper guidance of expert guidance of a bona fide guru, otherwise you may be misled. You may be misled. Proper guidance. So Bhagavatam says, dharma sanusthita punsa vishwaksena katha suja nutpade dadiratim srama eva hi kevalam. Isn't it? Vishwaksena katha. Dharma sanusthita punsang vishwaksena katha suja nutpade dadiratim srama eva hi kevalam. If I have not developed vishwaksena katha, Hari katha, Krishna katha, Bhagavad katha, not develop taste for that, then you're toiling hard like an ass day and night. Gordhober mato kori parishram, day and night, toiling hard. For what? But not developed taste for Hari katha, then srama eva hi kevalam, being useless labor. Useless labor, yes. Wastage of time and energy. Isn't it, Raghunath Bhatta? Wastage of time and energy. Nothing else. Srama eva hi kevalam. Yes. So this vrudhāśrama, wastage of time and energy, useless labor. So this is prayojana. That inquiry. What is needed for me? What is my prayojana? That inquiry. What is prayojana? What is the need? This is need. To develop taste in Hari Katha, Bhagavad Katha. This is prayojana. Do you follow? That when soul is hungry, then runs for food, Hari Katha, Krishna Katha. That the real prayojana, real need, a developed taste for Harikatha, no more adopting Varṇāśrama-dharma. Because he is not in bodily platform, in this platform of soul now. Huh? He is on the platform of soul now, isn't it? There is no more of following these principles of Varṇāśrama-dharma. No need at all. Yes, the dharma which cannot make us Krishna dasa, that's not real dharma. The real dharma that makes jiva Krishna das, that is real dharma, srestha dharma, topmost dharma, bhagavata dharma. Do you follow? So, here, Prabhupada said that thing in his purport. If, however, one is fortunate enough to transcend the designation of birth in a particular society or community by being elevated to the standard of spiritual identity, then his sva-dharma or duty is solely that of serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead, not serving his own body or senses. Do you understand? Solely. That of serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The actual duty of one who is advanced in Krishna consciousness is to serve the Lord. Sarva-dharman paritejya mamekam saranam vraja. That is the most concluding instruction and most confidential instruction, last instruction Krishna gave. Sarva-dharman paritejya mamekam saranam vraja. Give up, abandon all varieties of dharma. He first said about Varṇāśrama-dharma. Then last said, give up it. Isn't it? Give up it. Sarva-dharmāna paritejya mamekam saranam vraja. Abandoning all varieties of dharma, including this Varṇāśrama-dharma, even Veda dharma. Give up all dharmas. Just surrender unto me. Just surrender unto me. Mamekam saranam vraja. This is Bhagavata dharma, and this is dharma of the soul, Atma dharma. Become my servant. Madhbhakta. Madhbhakta. That is the dharma of the soul, to become Krishna das. Krishna das. Servant of Krishna. That Prabhupada has said that thing. This is the conclusion. Most concluding instruction. When the last order comes, previous order is cancelled. Isn't it? Last order stands. Previous order cancelled, isn't it? You call your servant. Call your servant, hey, Mr. Tom, come. Take this $1. Go to the market. Get some molasses worth $1. Yeah, just gone out a few steps. Hey, call back. Hey, come. No, bring sugar. What will bring? Molasses or sugar? What will bring? Bolo? First he said, bring molasses. Then call back. No, sugar. Last instruction. What will bring? You'll bring sugar, not bring molasses. Cancelled. Molasses cancelled. Isn't it? What last said, that stands. Isn't it? That stands. Last order. Sarva-dharman paritejya mamekam saranam vraja. Abandon all varieties of dharma. Just surrender unto me. That is Atma dharma. That is dharma of the soul, not dharma of the body or mind. That's dharma of the soul, to become Krishna das, to surrender unto Krishna and serve Krishna. That Prabhupada said this thing. The actual duty of one who is advanced in Krishna consciousness is to serve the Lord. As long as one remains in bodily conceptual life, he may act according to duties of social convention. That is Varṇāśrama-dharma. It means for him. As long as one is in bodily conceptual life, but the platform soul is not meant for that. Then he says, but if one is elevated spiritual platform, he must simply serve the Supreme Lord. That is the real execution of sva-dharma. Real execution of sva-dharma. To serve the lotus feet of Supreme Lord. sarva-dharman paritejya mamekam saranam vraja. Giving up all varieties of dharma, just surrender unto me to become my das, mad bhakto, mad jaji mang namaskuru, manga vaisya satyam te pratijani priyasime. Manvana mad bhakto, mad jaji mang namaskuru, manga vaisya satyam te pratijani priyasime. You are my dear friend, bhakta, devotee, therefore I tell you the most confidential instruction. So, this is the last instruction, that one should become the servant of Krishna. Do you understand? Serve, engage in loving service of Krishna. That is Atma-dharma, that dharma of the soul. So one should give that instruction, inculcate, in other words, Krishna consciousness. One is devoid of Krishna consciousness, then one who does so, he does the, utmost benefit, welfare of the soul. Yes. But one who does not do so, gives the instruction of dharma, artha, kama, moksha, then he puts the jiva, the dense darkness of ignorance. If one is covered up with the dense darkness of ignorance, the desire of dharma, artha, kama, moksha, he cannot see. He is in the darkness. How can he see? There is no light. He cannot see his own swarup. Who am I? He cannot see his own swarup. Yes. Also, he cannot see the very dear, who is very dear to this soul, that Lord Hari also. He cannot see his own swarup. He cannot see Lord Hari also, who is covered up with dense darkness of this desire of dharma, artha, kama, moksha. So, soul will not be pleased. Jayatmasu prasidati. Ahetuki apridiyata jayatmasu prasidati. Soul will be pleased. How is the soul will be pleased? What is the need of the soul? Harihi atma, harihi bhagavan atma, sariranam, jasanang iva, toya ipsitam. Isn't it? That verse is there. Harihi bhagavan atma, sariranam, jasanang iva, toya ipsitam. You take off a piece out of water. Do you understand? Put in your apartment, nice apartment, air-conditioned apartment, velvet cushion is there, scented rose flower is there, nice scents are there, sprinkled nice scent. Put on the velvet cushion in your air-conditioned apartment. A piece, will he get happiness, Baba? Will you get a happiness? No. You have made, best arrangement for me. Oh, what has happened? Why are you not happy? I have made best arrangement. Modern electronic arrangements I have made. Electronic arrangements, isn't it? That switching the, button. Pow! Elevator, this and that, light, so many things. Best arrangement I have made for you. Modern electronic arrangement. Why are you not happy, Baba? Oh, peace, why are you not happy? Arre Baba, he cannot be happy, Baba. He needs something. You have not provided him. What is its need? What is the need? Toyang ipsidang, he needs toya, jala, water. That is his natural environment. Natural, congenial environment. Toya ipsidang. That is his need. If you put in the water, he'll be very happy, so imperially happy. But you put in here, in your air-conditioned apartment, velvet cushion, with all nice scented aroma, scents giving. Not so similarly, Harihi Bhagavan Atma Sarirana. So Hari, Lord Hari, is the soul of the soul, super soul. Bhagavan Hari, the soul has his perfect eternal relations, loving relations with Lord Hari. But in material world, he is put in material world. O Sajidananda, Asat Achit Niranandamaya, is temporary, full of ignorance, dense darkness, and miserable platform is put here. This soul, Jiva, he needs, he cannot get pleasure here, happiness here. He needs his natural environment, Lord Hari. And the fish needs the environment, water. Then that is needed, prayojana. So, then his soul will be pleased. Jayatma suprasidati. So you should, if you discuss this tattva, then you can understand. Then you should understand that the swarup of jiva, when Sanātana Gosvāmī asked, who am I? Then what answer Mahaprabhu gave? Jiver swarupa hoy, Krishner nitya das. This is your swarup. This is your real identification. You are eternal servant of Krishna. Eternal servant of Krishna. So in swarup, jiva is neither baddha. Do you follow me? In the swarup of jiva, there is no question of baddha and moksha. Understand me, my language? In Sandarbha, Bhakti Sandarbha, Jiva Gosvāmī mentioned, Ajnana sangyam bhavabandha mukhya is ajnanata. It is ignorance. Ajnana sangyam bhavabandha mukhyam. Bandhan mukhya is ajnanata, is ignorance. In Swarupa it is not there. Jiver Swarupa hoy, Krishner nityadas, is eternal servant of Krishna. Do you understand? One who is in planet of sun, Surjalok, understand me? Who is the jiva who is in the planet of the sun? So, does he see the rising and setting of sun? Bola? Is the planet of sun. Sun is eternally there, Baba, always there. There is no question of rising and setting of sun. There is no question. So, in Swarup of Jiva, there is no question of Bodha and Moksha. Understand my language? This is Tattva Vichar. This is Gaudiya Vaishnava Siddhanta Tattva. This is Gaudiya Vaishnava Siddhanta Tattva, Baba. Yes, Bhagavata Tattva. This is Bhagavata Tattva. This is all there in this verse. Nana Arthagoy. Prati Shloke, Prati Akhyare, Nana Arthagoy. Many meanings are there. If you analyze one verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, it will take days together. Prabhupada has said this thing. This verse, there are many important words which could be very elaborately explained, but we shall briefly discuss the important subjects. Brief discussion, but elaborate discussion will do. Take days together. Yes. One who is in the planet of the sun, for him there is no question of rising and setting of the sun. Yes, he never sees the rising and setting of the sun. Yes, but those who are away from the planet of the sun, they see the rising and setting of the sun. But one is planet of the sun, how can he see? There is no question at all. So one who is in Swarup, Jiver Swarup hoy, Krishner nitya das. One who is in Swarup, in his constitutional position, eternal servant of Krishna, so there is no question of Bodha and Moksha for him. Follow me? There is no question of Bodha and Moksha. Do you understand? So, one who is in planet of soul is sun, he always sees sun. Sun is always present there. One who is fixed at the lotus feet of Krishna, he always sees Krishna. So, what is the question of Bodha and Moksha? So, Jiver Swarup Nitya Krishna Das. Yes, one is fixed in that dharma, Krishna Dasatva dharma. Understand my language? Krishna Dasatva dharma. Engaged in loving service of Krishna. He is neither conditioned nor liberated. no question of Bodha and Moksha. He may be placed anywhere. Anywhere. Do you understand? May be placed here in the heavenly planet, or in Martya Loka, intermediary planet, Gour Loka, or in either planet or Narka, wherever. He may be placed, but he is fixed at the lotus feet of Krishna, always engaged. Do you understand? In loving service of Krishna, is Krishna Das, so he is not away from his dasattva-dharma. Do you follow me? Not away. It's fixed. So, he never falls down from that dharma. Lotus feet of Krishna, wherever he may be placed, he sees everything equal. That is, Krishna is there, his lotus feet. Krishna is there with the Krishna. It cannot be Sarga or Amartya or Narka or Patal. Do you understand? Samatena vikhyeta. He says it's all equal. It is his vision. Apparently, it's apparent that he is in Swarga or Martya or Narka or Patal. But when fixed the lotus feet of Krishna and engaged day and night, 24 hours, and the loving service of Krishna, he is in Swarup. His constitutional position, Swarup. So he is neither conditioned Badha or Mukta. He is in Swarup. You follow me? He is engaged, really. He is engaged. Atma-dharma, cultivating Atma-dharma, which is real sva-dharma, that Prabhupada said. One who is elevated spiritual platform must simply serve the Supreme Lord. That is the real execution of sva-dharma. He is really doing sva-dharma. Isn't it? Serving the lotus feet of Krishna, wherever you may be. Do you follow? Thank you very much. Yes?
There's a statement probably made that 50% of my mission was fulfilled, and that was to establish Varṇāśrama-dharma. Prabhupada said a statement that 50% of my mission
Yes.
remained unfulfilled.
Because 50% mission, the conditioned souls, their bodily concept of life. This dharma is meant for you. But it will gradually elevate you. I explained how it will gradually elevate you. Why Prabhupada said? He said for this purpose. Yes. Understand? Yes. This purport of Prabhupada explains this, but he explained very precisely. I said very precisely. But elaborate discussion is needed. You full understand. Yes. So
sometimes initiated devotees use the statement to justify their not being able to follow strictly the instructions of Śrīla Prabhupada.
why not? Must follow strictly. Be serious. Accept seriously. Prabhupada repeatedly said, this is for serious students, not superfluous students. So?
They would say, well, I'm actually not a Brahmin. They'll say, I'm actually a Brahmin, so I can't follow Brahminical activity.
Become Brahman, Baba. Come to the platform soul. Raise yourself from bodily platform to the platform soul. That's instruction of Krishna. That's instruction of here, Kapaladev. That's instruction of Mahaprabhu. Yes. So, Traigunya Visaya Veda, Nistraigunya Bhavarjana. Go beyond these gunas, three modes of middle. Raise above. Raise yourself above that. That has come to the platform soul. Why remain in the soul platform body? So?
How can Buddhas or everyone understand exactly practical level what Prabhupada meant by this?
What Prabhupada says, you read this purport of Prabhupada, he said clearly. So, what Prabhupada wants, what is purpose? Purpose, he has expressed in his Bani. You understand what he says? What is concluding instruction? What is the real sva-dharma? What he says? What is the real sva-dharma? To serve the lotus feet of Krishna. Become Krishna Das. Remain in Krishna Das of dharma. That is the real sva-dharma. He said that thing. Isn't it? So you understand. So, Why bewilderment? Why bewilderment? Why confusion? No confusion, it's a clear-cut instruction, very clear. Yes. All right.
Prabhupada said in the last sentence, if one is elevated to the spiritual platform, he must simply serve the Supreme Lord. That is the real execution of sva-dharma.
Sva-dharma, that is real execution, yes.
So if one is on that platform, would he continue to act in a capacity, say, of a brāhmaṇa, kṣatriya, vaiśya?
He can act in any capacity, Baba. What is needed for the time being, he can do that thing, Baba. Is needed for pleasure of Lord Hari or Krishna. So he does that thing.
And he may be directed by the Lord himself or by the spiritual master to engage in a certain occupation.
Oh, who is there in super soul in the heart? He is spiritual master. Do you understand? Manifestation. Super soul. Do you understand? Namatma pravachan labhyano medhayana bahunāśrutena jame vaiśya bunute tena labhyas tasis atma vibrunute tanu swam. Kathopanishad says this thing. Who is spiritual master? Who is there? Chaitya Guru. Guru Chaitya Vapusha. Guru Chaitya Vapusha. Who is Chaitya Guru? Who is there in your heart? Super soul. He assumes a body, comes out and appear before you as Guru. So, he is the inspiration of the super soul inside, within and without as Guru. So, understand? So, who is in soul's platform, he gets it, he gets it, he gets it. Yes, he gets it, yes. Shastra Guru Atma Rupe Apna Ki Janan Krishna Mor Prabhutrata Jive Rahoy Gyan. Krishna has made this arrangement. A jiva can understand Krishna is my Prabhu and Radha, Krishna is my master, and Krishna is my deliverer. Shastra, Guru, Atma. Through Shastra, through Guru, and Atma, super soul. Understand? Understand?
What would be the difference of someone who's offering all the fruits, acting in Varṇāśrama,
Yes.
offering all the fruits,
Yes.
Krishna, versus someone who was directed, say, by the spiritual master to engage in a certain occupation and offering?
What offering? He has offered everything. He has body, mind and speech, complete dedication, Baba. Nothing is separate anything for him. No separate. Will he has. He has no separate will. He has accepted Krishna's will. Understand? But not in that platform, in bodily platform. For him, Varṇāśrama-dharma is there. It is meant for him. Yes.
They say that very rare souls can come to the platform being free from the modes of nature. That practically everyone, even devotees, are all in the mode. So Prabhupada said 50% of my mission is to establish Varṇāśrama-dharma.
Why he said? You are again and again asking them that question I have already answered. Because Prabhupada knows in what stage you are. You are under causes of material nature, conditioned soul. So, this should be established. That will gradually elevate you to mukhya bhakti, pure bhakti, and then elevate you from bodily platform to the platform soul. That's the ultimate end. Attainment, yes. For now, for your condition, this is needed. And end is attainment. Last attainment, you will be elevated to the platform of soul. Don't remain in bodily platform. Then you will be involving in the cycle of birth and death and suffering here. Cannot come back to Godhead. So, then no ambiguity in Prabhupada's instruction. It's very clear-cut instruction. Try to understand. All right? Yes.
You were mentioning about tattva-darśi.
Yes.
Has written different stages culminating in praṇipātena.
Yes.
And that when one reaches the stage in praṇipātena, Krishna appears to that person.
Yes.
So that position in prema, actually seeing Krishna,
Yes.
tattva-darśi,
Yes.
is that the actual qualification then of a bona fide guru?
That is said. Prabhupada said. Where is bona fide guru? In purport it says. Who knows his relationship with Krishna. And in Bhagavad Gita was seer of truth. Knower of truth. Tattva-drashta, tattva-jñāta. Yes, that Prabhupada said. Who is here? Who is here? Who has achieved Prem Bhakti, only he can see. Krishna will appear, otherwise not appearance. Yes.
So if somebody has a guru who's not actually who hasn't really developed Krishna Prema in terms of being able to know Krishna, if one has such a guru, can he still attain the ultimate goal of life?
How can he? How can he? Huh?
If surrender to the previous acharyas or something.
What do you say?
Surrender to the previous acharyas or so many gurus, is it possible?
In this way, ultimately is Krishna. Surrender unto Krishna. In Guru Parampara, go up and up, then you ultimately reach where? So one say, I am surrendered to Krishna, no need of Guru. Then what is that? Hallucination, daydreaming, hallucination, speculator, building castles in the air, Baba. Yes, you are building castles in the air. Yes, understand me? Don't do it. Guru-pādāśraya diksha, therefore said, instruction, accept Guru. Who is Guru? What is Guru Tattva? Who is bona fide Guru? Accept him. Serve him. Inquire. Then this process is there. You have to adopt the process. You have to adopt the process. Go on the process. Understand?
Now, not many people, like, for instance, we come to the temple, we stay in the temple for 6 months, and the temple president concept of take this potential expression, take this potential growth.
If you are anxious, if you are serious, I want water. So dig deep till water is available. Why? One sped through, no, water is not available. Go to another place. Then some digging, not jump to another place. You cannot get water. You will be frustrated, Baba. I want water. Dig deep till water is not available. While jumping like a monkey. Understand? Don't jump like a monkey. I want water. So I must dig deep till water is available. Yes?
Somewhere in the literature it said that there are living entities on other planets in our solar system.
Yes, in all planets.
I want to know how Lord Vishnu, being a well-wisher of all living things, relates to other entities.
Vishnu says that thing. Srudam sarva bhutana. I am the well-wishing friend of all living entities. He has said. So we must accept his words and put faith in it. Yes.
And they might be non-human entities.
Innumerable, yes, innumerable. Yes, innumerable. And he is the well-wishing friend of innumerable entities living in all planetary systems. Yes, that's a fact. Yes. We accept what Lord says and we put faith in it. Nothing else. All right. Thank you.